Hi, and welcome to this special edition of Winner's Corner. This Sunday, we have the British Crown Finals at Sundbyholm Racetrack in Eskilstuna. The very best 3- and 4-year-old horses in the country are what we're going to see in 4 finals. And in this program, we concentrate on one of the finals, and that is the British Crown Final for the 4-year-old stallions and geldings. The race is over 2,140 meters, and the winner gets 800,000 Swedish crowns. Harry Schiedel, welcome to the program.
Oh, nice to be here. Thanks, Maria.
What do you think about this year's edition of the final for the 4-year-old stallions and geldings?
It's actually one of the best fields I've ever seen. And you just have to go through this field, and you've got a Derby winner, you've got a horse that's marched through Europe, and you've got a phenomenal star from the Kilgini stable. You've got horses like Global Trustworthy, who very nearly won the Derby. What a fantastic field. It's going to be something very special on Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And let us now go through the 12 horses. Starting with number 1, Cyber Lane. He's one of the 2 horses in the field that has earned over 5 million Swedish crowns. He's got 4 straight wins, Harry, and one of those was the victory in the Swedish Derby. What a horse.
What a fantastic performance. I can tell you right now, 99% of all punters or players didn't give Cyber Lane a chance for 200 meters to go in the Derby. It was all over bar the shouting. Global Trustworthy was going to win, and he came back in a fighting style which you've got to admire. Cyber Lane, Johan Untersteiner, well, he's really done phenomenally well. I think Cyber Lane is a fabulous horse, but quite seriously, I'm going to put my neck out here. I don't think he's going to be in the first 3.
Oh, wow. Well, that was a shocker.
We'll see if I'm right or not.
Okay, well, we move on to the second horse then. Rajesh Face, number 2. He was very impressive in his last race. How impressed were you?
My goodness, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You know, when I did the winner's corner for the Derby, and I said to everybody, you can go to the payout queue. Rajesh is going to absolutely thrash them. Everything, there was something wrong in the stable. They had a virus. But have a look at this qualifier. Unbelievable. He's not even, he wouldn't blow out a candle. And he, as I say, is just such a phenomenally beautiful trotter to watch. And he put so much ground when every other horse is taking maybe 2 or 3 strides. He does their distance in 1 stride. And I actually have had nightmares in the last 2 days, because I first tipped a Diamanten, and I've now changed, and I am absolutely certain that it's Rajesh Face that's going to win.
Wow. Okay, but we have to talk about, of course, about number 3, Diamanten, the diamond, the other horse in this field that has earned over 5 million Swedish crowns, 4 straight victories, and he is the favorite in the race. Most people think this is the horse to beat. What race would you say that he needs to win this?
It's a Diamanten is a race. He goes from the front. He's a fighter. He's a fighter second to none. He's gone through Europe. He's now rated as the finest 4-year-old in Europe at the moment. He was down in Germany in that big international race. And I feel Diamanten, I mean, he's a shiner. I'm South African, and we produce all the Cullinan diamonds and the Queen's diamonds. Here's Diamanten, which is diamonds in English. He is a diamond. He shines. He's a star, will always be. The only thing that's made me change my mind regarding Rajesh Face is that is going to be Diamanten has had a hard season. He's been around all year, and he's got a big race coming up in France they're planning to start, and maybe it just might have taken a little off the edge of the diamond. And I think that from the front and with Rajesh Face on the outside, I'm sorry, I've got to go for Rajesh Face.
Okay, and these 3 horses that we now talked about, they are the 3 most trusted horses in the race. So now let's briefly also talk about the other 5 horses in the first row behind the gate, Harry. That is number 4, Bruno Bagheera, number 5, Test Drive, number 6, Handsome Brad, and number 7, Han Herod, and the far end there we have number 8, Explosive Merlot. Is there any one of these 5 horses you can see challenging the 3 horses on the inside?
I don't think so, but I think there's a horse that is totally forgotten about. And I spoke to the owner 2 days ago, Stefan Johansson, with the Stig Johansson, Han Hered, from Denmark, a little town outside of Aalborg. And I can tell you they were so happy to be in this race. And I said, you know, to be in the top 12 out of all the horses that try to get to this race, it must be fantastic. The horse has gone from strength to strength. I don't think he's capable of beating the likes of Rajesh Face or Diamanten, but he's a horse coming up and could be a really, really pleasant little surprise for the trifectas and for the show.
Okay, let's now move on then to the horses in the second row behind the gate. And to pick out one, number 10, Make the Mark. He did a fantastic finish in the semi-final, Harry. It was unbelievable, actually, I think.
You know, early season, the Maharaj, son of Maharaja, Make the Mark, Petri Salmela, Ulf Olsen, they've been together. He's a fantastic horse.
I mean, look at this.
Unbelievable finisher. Have a look at this. You see him there, and he's literally eating up the ground. Make the Mark. He could actually benefit if there is a wild drive through that first 500, first 1,000 with Rajesh Face on the outside of Diamanten and then Cyber Lane on the inside. Here, Make the Mark could go in the slipstream, but I still don't think he's good enough to beat Rajesh Face or Diamanten. But make no mistake, we'll make a mark with him. He's definitely going to be there in the top 4.
3 horses left to mention. That is number 9, Sobel Conway, number 11, Stepping Space Boy, and then number 12, Global Trustworthy. Is there any one of these 3 that you think could cause an upset here in this race?
Yeah, if there is one, it's probably the one that I think is most unlucky not to win the Derby, and that was none other than Global Trustworthy, Timo Nurmos's star. He's got a terrible draw here, but make no mistake about it, he is out of the top draw. And you know, you look at the class of Swedish Harness Racing, if you see these 3 horses and you ask me, Maria, has any of them got a chance to win? In any normal race, these horses will be massive favourites, but we're talking about 12 really, really good horses, and we're talking about 3 or 4 of them that I think are going to be world beaters.
Okay, well then, time then to summarize the whole race, Harry. It's been quite clear that you already picked the winner, that is number 2, Rajesh Face. If you would place a bet in this race, what would be your choice of bet and what horses would you pick?
I would definitely, I feel a trifecta could be very, very a good play here. We bank Rajesh Face, and we've taken 3 Diamanten and 10 Make the Mark, and I've thrown in that rank outsider, as you can see, but fabulous horse 7 Han Hered from the Stig Johansson stable, and I've taken them in second and third, and I think that will pay quite well. Apart from that, I think a win on Rajesh Face is definitely on the cards now. He's not the favourite, but he can give you 3.5, 4 to 1. And I think possibly number 7, Han Hered, I'm going to stick my neck out for them, and let's hope he gets in the show because he's really going to pay well. But what a fabulous horse.
Thank you so much, Harry, and thank you out there also for watching. Of course, you find all additional information about this British Crown final and all the other ones at our website, SwedishHorseRacing.com. Now, best of luck with your bets, but more than anything, enjoy this fantastic sports day at Eskilstuna, at Sundbyholm Racetrack in Eskilstuna. Bye-bye.